Welcome to PUBG Next Retcon Generation. Looking past the controversy this game faces today, we are looking at one of its main failures, the war. The game was supposed to expand on Battlegrounds War, but it fails horrendously. For the past year, Battlegrounds War has been on the up, with things like Mysteries Unknown, the conclusion of the Sonic 4 saga, webtoons like 100 that show a lot of war reviews from the blue chip to guns to the airdrops being a thing, and a lot more. But then came this dumpster fire. The war leading up to New State was amazing. If you haven't checked it out, I will leave a link to the Battlegrounds War site in my video's description. But let's get into this, shall we? The lead up gave a lot of good war content, like All Hunter's Eve, which gave a lot of world background due to the collapse, which, was necessary, was a whole thing of it jumping from 2020 to 2051. But this was not the last. Wait, what? Wait a second. They retconned nearly everything about Dream Runners on top of New State. Welcome to the retcon tier list. I am your host, an idiotic wolf. Prepare your popcorn, because this is a ridiculous ride. So far, we have 3 primary contestants, or retcons. Barry, Dream Runners, and the drug Dream was chasing in the original war. Barry. Originally, Barry was shown as a vigilant cop who joined New State as a sort of moral thing. Joining New State because he felt they were more than vandals. Primarily because his daughter was in the group, but oh well. Within the in-game war, he joined New State. In the in-game war, they were pretty much referenced as a domestic terror group. And remember, in the in-game war, he was always brought up to be a vigilant cop up to week 4. Why did he join New State? Because conspiracy. He joined New State because of a bloody conspiracy theory. Yeah, I have a friend that compiled all this in a Twitter thread. I'll link it here because this is just too funny. Okay, thanks to this retcon, I will give New State an S+. It's an exquisite retcon. Dream Runners and the Drug, or Droog Dream. Part 1. The Runners themselves. The site made them sound like hunters of a drug called Dream. But this will go on for too long if I talk about that. You can read that for yourself, as it is short on the website. It's literally only a couple of lines, and they still manage to retcon so much. Within the in-game war, they are rich folk who discovered VR chat. Yeah. That's exactly what they are. Another tiny part is how Dream's bio art probably takes part in the after portions of the Fall of Troy. Yeah. And yet another bonus is how Bella's art changes every time they show her in a promotion and even in game. As for this, I will say Dream Runners deserve an A tier. A lot of retcons for such a tiny package. Now, for part 2, Dream. Yeah, this was just retconned. This is a solid F tier for laziness, dragging Dream down with it to a D for Dream.